On Monday, I hit Paragon 1000 by claiming all of my saved Battle Pass points, but today we're going to be looking at just how much my combat rating increased from the new Inferno 8 gear. Let's go. So Paragon 1000 gear. Now there's a couple of sneaky things that I've done here to make this a little bit easier, hopefully. I didn't have much luck with pre-farming on my gear. Obviously the levels weren't raised in open world farming for some time, and or the combat rating requirement wasn't lowered, should I say. And so I was a little bit slow with being able to pre-farm. I don't like being carried in things, so I wasn't going to let people carry me in dungeons. But a couple of things that I did do is things like this. So the adventurer's token, I purposely didn't use this to begin with so that I could then use my orbs to get this at a later date. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. Now I'm going to get a couple of my items from here as well. I didn't claim these last week. These are probably not going to be Paragon 1000 items because I actually got the rewards before that. So let's go for that one. And you can see we've unlocked a new level of rewards, but I'm also going to use orbs to boost my levels in this. So because I'm at Paragon 1000 already, it means that the new items that are unlocked will definitely be Paragon 1000 items. So hopefully I might have some upgrades here like that one. Got another emoji here as well. Now I've got a lot of legendary items in my inventory already to identify as well. I might go for this one or maybe this one. There's a few of the set items that I need for different builds. And I also did the same in Gambler's Toil, so I didn't actually get the boost for that yet. So let's claim these points. We can do that because I'm already at 1000, like I said. And then we'll get this boost, which will give me some more levels on here. It might not give me many, but it gives those chests, which will be Paragon 1000 level. So we've got those, and I've still got loads of tasks on here to complete as well. So those are those claimed. You can see I've got a lot of items to identify here. Unfortunately, these are all 2 gem slot items. That is actually disgusting. Not happy with that at all. I should also have here in services, we've got Prodigy's Path, so I've got another level of that to claim. So that will have an Inferno 8 belt in there, and we'll be able to identify that. I've also got some identified items here, so we're going to use these. Got 26 of these to use as well. I've also saved up my rhodolite for the last couple of weeks. I don't know if I even capped that last week. How many do I have? I have 26, so I've saved them up for a little while now. So I'll be able to, I can't even talk, I'll be able to craft some gear with those eternal skills, and that will be high quality. So I've got that as well to go. And obviously I have all of these chests. Oh my god, I have a lot of chests here. So I've got mystery equipment boxes, and I've also got the legendary chests. So let's first identify these items that I have on my character right now and see if we have anything of use here. So it hasn't identified everything. Let's try that again. It says it's identified it. Okay, it was just being slow. So these pants are an upgrade to 642. Beneficial effect duration, nearby enemy damage increase. So not anything amazing. Shoulder here to 662. Item based damage increase. You can see I'm actually using the, what's it called, gear, eternal gear, but I don't have teleport active in this build anyway. So that's fine, I can use that. We do actually have a neck piece here that I need. So this one is an upgrade, 2591, not amazing, but I can keep that to one side for one of my builds. So I'm going to add that to my stash, and what we're going to do is take a look at my combat rating currently before I equip anything. So we're at 51,273. Now I will mention this is not my highest combat rating gear, but just to give you an idea of where we're at. So 51,273, and I'm going to farm some gear. I'm going to craft some set items, and we'll see how much we can increase that combat rating by at the end of this video. So 51273 was the number to beat, and I've had very little luck with set items for a start. So a lot of my set items don't have the maximum combat rating for Inferno 8, which is kind of disappointing. Now, it has been a couple of days since I filmed, mainly because I've been busy. I haven't really had much time to play. I spent most of my Monday out with my mum and older sister, and most of my Tuesday I spent doing raids. I actually did 23 Inferno 8 raids and a couple of gauntlet runs as well, just to help to boost players so that they could hit Paragon 1000 as well. So I haven't really been able to farm as much as I wanted this week. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get some better gear eventually for my set items as well as some of my legendary items. Not all of my legendary items are too bad. We've got 2684 combat rating, which I think was the highest. And obviously I've been trying to go for fortitude on most of my gear as well. But as you can see, I've got quite a few that have vitality instead, which is kind of disappointing. But my secondaries aren't too awful. I'll show you those in a sec. So 51273 was the number to beat, and we managed to hit 52244. So not even 1,000 increase, which is kind of disappointing. Normally I managed to get at least 1,000 increase on my combat rating with the new gear, but that didn't happen. My secondaries are looking like this. So nice amount of armor penetration and potency here. Obviously slightly lower on the armor and resistance, but that's partly because of my gems that I've got as well. I am working on some of my normal gems. As you all know, I've kind of put legendary gems on the back burner. I've only found 2 of the Inferno 8 essences so far, so I found the main hand and the offhand. I'll be covering those in a separate video as well. But yeah, unfortunately, not as much of an increase in my combat rating as I was hoping for. I have enough combat rating for the first 4 Inferno 8 bosses, but not the last one. So as short as this video is, that is it from me. I just wanted to let you know what kind of increase I got in my combat rating. Let me know what you managed to gain in the comments below. Have you managed to get a decent increase, or have you had a kind of disappointing one like I have? As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Official Diablo Partner.